Hi everybody. So, we finished the fairings on both the rudder, we have finished the fairings on the wings, we have finished the fairings on the vertical stabilizer. Praise be, hallelujah, and all that. Now, there's only one set left to go, and we're getting on to it now. I'm just doing a little cleanup here because my workspace is a sty from time to time. While I'm doing that, if you notice that big tool chest on the bench there, I've got a sweet Craigslist deal. Man was giving up all of his tools. Well, not all of his tools, just a pretty nice full set of tools, and I picked it up for about 200. It was a sweet deal. So, anyway, you'll be seeing me clawing into that from time to time from now on. So now it's time to do the vertical stabilizer. And the first step, and this is again something I've been avoiding, is actually attaching the elevators to the vertical stabilizer. So there I am putting on the eye bolts and doing the measuring. So if anyone remembers, oh yeah, look at that. Go ahead and fit, baby. If anyone remembers back when I was doing the bending of the leading edge of the elevators, it ain't an easy job. Now, you need to be able to go up and down, I think it was 25 degrees each way, and I do. Putting on that first one works perfectly. It's just, I got 2 A and 3 bolts in there, and it's a happy time of day. That's a much better angle. Putting in the left one that you're about, oh no, I'm sorry, that was the left one I just put on, sorry. About to put on the right one. Not quite as easy. I mean, it fits. It does eventually fit. It's just the eye bolts and then the flanges, or the attached flanges on the horizontal stabilizer are very tight, and you might need to use a screwdriver or something to kind of pry the two flanges apart to let the eye bolt kind of slip in, and then it fits in real nicely. But I did wind up having to take it off and backing the eye bolts out half a turn. Basically gave it like an extra 32nd of an inch. Look at it. There they are. Elevators are up on the horizontal stabilizer. Again, vans, more home runs. Putting on the fairings here. So the idea is, this is kind of like exactly what we just did with the horizontal stabilizer. With the vertical stabilizer. So the vertical stab has, it has one fairing. Well, this has 2, right? And it's basically the exact same thing. So you're going to have a fairing at the front of the horizontal stabilizer that is going to match with the elevator fairings. Now, these are a little bit different in that you have to trim these and kind of at a curve, right? So you got to not only trim the length of it, but you don't want to trim the entire length straight across because you'll screw it up. It actually has to curve so as to get a nice tight fit with the with it. Now that means being very delicate with your sanding and fitting a lot. And I did both correctly. And then I fudged one up, which we will talk about in a later video. So there you can see, once you get it just trimmed up right, sanded down. Now the sanding has to be smooth. The lines need to be smooth because just like with the vertical stab, what we're going to be doing is putting on a layer of fiberglass to kind of seal it up. And it needs to be smooth because you're going to be putting fiberglass on, and if there's a lot of holes, if the lines in that fairing aren't smooth, then well, it's just going to be shit. It's what it's going to be. Which is how I screwed up the other one, and I'll tell you all about that in the next video. So, see you soon.